going on, DC Universe addicts? This is C-Spray here yet again to give you your DC Universe fix. Right now we're going to take a look at Starman. I picked this up at a local discount shop, I guess you can say, and it was only $7.99. These things go for about $19.99 at local Toys R Us. Where I live, that's the only place you can get them at retail. If you want to get them, you have to go to, comic shops and what have you. And to tell you the truth, some of those comic shops are about half the price of the Toys R Us retailer, and they get so many different figures that the Toys R Us do and don't get, because sometimes they have the same stuff and they're like half the price. And these comic shops have so much more than what Toys R Us puts out, because Toys R Us lacks a lot of times. But yeah, it was just really cool to find this at a local shop, especially for $7.99. I was like, that's a great deal. So other figures that they had at this local shop were figures I'm not too familiar with, but for $7.99 I picked them up anyway. So we got Starman, Golden Pharaoh, Cyclotron, and I do have other figures in these series that are going to help me for collect and connect figures. And lastly here I got Cheetah. I did pick up similar ones for a local friend, and I also got a couple other ones for another buddy. So yeah, so today we're going to take a look at this guy. Looks kind of cool, looks kind of obscure and funny. I have heard of Starman, but I haven't seen this outfit. So yeah, collect and connect, wave 15, figure number 6. Comes a little button or a little pin there. And he has a piece for Validus, as you can see. Came in this wave here, so we have the Golden Pharaoh, Omak, Gem, Raven, Martian Manhunter, Starman, and the Sinestro Corps Batman. I do have the Sinestro Corps Batman and now the Pharaoh, so I just need to get the other ones. So you got a picture of Starman there, looking pretty sweet. And we do have biography and statistics. If you care to read either or, you can pause your monitor now. Pretty cool. Taking another quick little glance at the figures at the bottom and the collect and connect figure. That Validus looks sick. Kind of looks like another upgrade from Dragon Ball Z's Frieza. Kind of looks like the colors and stuff, but anyways, Starman looks awesome. Not too sure about that weapon he has in his hand though, but either way, let's take this guy out of the package now and go over in further detail, because he looks kind of cool. Alright guys, let's do this. So here is Starman. Where do the jokes start? If you kind of put his weapon, which he has here, which is very obscure, his weapon here, with the symbol on his chest, and if you want to just kind of go beyond, certain ways of normal thinking, you can put 101 jokes together with just those two symbols. A little obscure, but freaking hilarious. But anyways, you got Starman here. Non-variant. This is just the traditional one. There is a variant one which has more of a normal street clothes, more of a modern look, and which I think is a little bit more popular with amongst fans and stuff like that. But you got this guy, classic style Starman, red and green, some yellow in there, and then of course you got this little brown pouch thing, which we'll talk about in a second, and of course you got this little weapon. This obscure looking weapon. Anyways, we will put this thing aside. Talk about this figure. Let's take a little look at him. The costume's cool. Kind of with this fin on the top of his head, kind of reminds me of Robbie from the show Dinosaurs. But that's just my imagination. So up close, face sculpt done really well. Nice features. Paint apps are done really good. Skin tone is really well done. And then of course you got this weird looking pattern all the way around his head. You got the side pieces, and you got this fin on the top. And then leading down into the torso, you got the costume around his neck that of course goes all the way to the back. It's all green. It's a thin style cape. It's not, like Superman's a little bit more wide, and Batman's a little bit more wide. It's a little bit more narrow with a yellow star on there. And then you got the green and yellow trunks, and then the red legs. But yeah, speaking of the side gun holster pieces I was talking about earlier, done really well. Looks like real leather, nice brown tone, some stitching in there I think, if I'm not mistaken. And then I thought it was actually all molded as one, but if you look at this, it unclips, And what is this? What is this? This definitely makes up for that gold rod thing, whatever he has there. Okay, you got this gun, and Starman's in touchdown position, so we'll just keep him like that. He's happy with, he's really content with that. So you got this little weapon, so gun, and of course I'm going to take some photos. You can take a closer look up at it, but done really well. Really retro style laser gun, really cool looking, nice sculpted detailing in there, and nice kind of dark silver finish. Looks really good. So we'll put that back in his holster, and we will jump into articulation, which I'm not going to talk about too much because it's very traditional Dcuc articulation. Moves out all the main points, nothing really out of the ordinary. If you're not familiar with Dcuc articulation, just check out some of my other reviews and you can check out how they move and stuff like that. But it's very simple, very traditional, and it does what it needs to do. And this guy's really funny looking, but really cool looking at the same time. And we will put his rod back in his hand, because what man isn't happy without his rod in his hand? So on that note, this is C-Spray. Thanks for watching the video review on non-variant Starman. Pretty cool figure. Definitely have to pick it up if you can. And of course, the more modern one is definitely the better one. I think that one has like a staff or something like that. And if you get this guy, you have to get Dr. Midnight, because those two are like buds, and they look really cool standing beside each other. Okay, so this is C-Spray. Thanks for watching the review on Starman. Leave a comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!